Which I gotta cut out the first few minutes of it anyway. And even like this right here, I gotta cut out the first few minutes.
Okay.
Alright, whenever you're ready to start.
Hey, welcome back all my favorite tube heads out there in YouTube land.
Boy, you're really getting a lot of shout outs.
We are coming at you live in part 2 of my VHS DVD update, coming at you live from the one, the only, man, movie cave from the Moviejohn75.
Unfinished, yeah, it's messy, but we're gonna get it going.
As of yet, unfinished movie cave from Moviejohn.
And actually, it's not the cave. This is just the collector room when we get it set up. This is mainly where I do some videos. I'm gonna do videos out there too. So.
And if you're just joining us, was about ready to show you the rest of my DVD finds that recently picked up. Now the rest of these DVDs are all pawn shop finds. I found all of these DVDs for just $2, and you're not going to believe some of the finds that I found for just $2. And to kick off, a fantastic movie I watched the other night. This is M. Night Shyamalan's newest movie. Of course, he didn't direct this; he just produced it, but he did write it. It's Devil, and
I watched that not too long ago. I actually liked that real good.
I liked it a lot too.
It's different, man. You know, it made me not want to get in a damn elevator anymore.
Got that right. This did for getting in an elevator, kind of like what Jaws did for getting in the ocean, or what Psycho did for getting in the shower. This does the same thing for elevators.
Forget it. I'm taking the stairs.
That's right. It doesn't matter if there's 257 flights of stairs you got to go up. You're going to go up those stairs after watching this movie here.
It's a good story, I thought.
Yeah, but basically to sum it up, it's 5 strangers trapped in an elevator, and one of the 5 strangers is secretly really the devil himself. And of course, I'm not going to give anything away, but there's your basic premise, and it has a really cool twist ending that you won't see coming.
And all of them tie in somehow. It's cool. All the people tie in together.
All 5 characters all share something in common. So I highly recommend checking out Devil. It's really good. It's a cool thriller. It's a cool suspense mystery thriller.
2 thumbs up.
And it gives Moviejohn75's official 2 thumbs up stamp of approval.
I don't do that on too many new horror movies, but
settle down, Bayless.
Fire!
Yeah.
I can't believe you're just buying that, man.
Well, I know. I just recently picked up volume 1, 2, and 3 of the Beavis and Butthead Mike Judge collection, and I thought, well, damn it, I've got to get the Beavis and Butthead Do America movie. I mean, you can't have Beavis and Butthead without having the movie.
Yeah.
You know,
They're coming back this summer, ain't they?
That's what I hear, but you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I love Beavis and Butthead, but it's just not going to be the same, taking them out of their era, out of their time.
The early 90s, that's it.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead are products of the grunge and alternative era, and you know, you're just taking them out of that time and putting them in a...
And maybe not do like a whole series again, but maybe do like another movie. That would be alright.
It's going to be interesting to see just how they respond to today's day and age in music, you know. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead Do America. My Beavis and Butthead collection is now complete. Another $2 find.
You got that for $2?
$2.
That's House on the Left.
Yep. Another one of the few remakes where I actually thought it was better than the original. Yeah, Last House on the Left.
I like that one too, pretty good.
That was good. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I like the original one.
Yeah.
The original one is a classic.
Nobody does it like David Hess.
No, you gotta say, nobody does it like David Hess.
Yeah, there you go. Ding, 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 ding.
But, yep, Last House on the Left remake.
It was pretty good.
I liked it. It was enjoyable.
I think the guy that played his part could have been a little bit more greasy, you know, but they was too clean cut. Some of them. I mean, they should just had a rich, scruggly beard, hair like Shelley. If you watch the first one, now that's wild there.
Okay, moving on. Another $2 find here. I picked up Starship Troopers Part 3.
You know, I never got into them either.
Which, and you know, the best advice I can give you or anyone else that hasn't seen any of these, definitely watch the first one. The first one is phenomenal. It's fantastic sci-fi action movie. avoid part 2 at all costs.
Part 2.
And check out part 3. I like to think that part 3 is the real sequel to the first one. Just like The Lost Boys. I like to think that part 3 was the real sequel to the original. And avoid part 2, just like Lost Boys. But part 3, pretty good. Definitely give it a look. If you enjoyed the first one, check out part 3. Alright! Alright! Speaking of Starship Troopers, the guy that wrote this original book that Starship Troopers was based on, his name was Robert A. Heinlein. He also wrote this. Another really great sci-fi movie. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend this one too. This is The Puppet Masters with Donald Sutherland. And if you like movies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or Alien, you'll like this. It's a very good sci-fi thriller along those lines. Highly recommend giving this one a look if you like sci-fi. You haven't seen it.
I ain't seen it. I've seen a piece of it on TV one time, but it was in the middle, and I don't like starting stuff in the middle. I can't believe you found this one for damn $2.
I know. I couldn't either.
I don't have it. I got to get it.
I've got a lot of. Well, I've got most of Stephen King's movies that's based on his books, and all the ones that I like. I didn't like them all, but this is one that I looked for quite a while. Never could find it on DVD anywhere. I picked up the Dead Zone, the original Dead Zone, not the crappy remake.
I didn't even know it was on DVD yet. I guess most of King's movies have been now, though.
The David Cronenberg Dead Zone. And I like. I'm a David Cronenberg fan. The guy that did. He's done a bunch of stuff from The Fly to Shivers to.
Yeah, I got to see Shivers. I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
Shivers is great. But yeah, definitely check out the Dead Zone.
Did The Fly. The Fly.
Just don't reenact how the fly eats.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to see that. But yeah, anything with Christopher Walken and of course has Brooke Adams and Tom Skerritt in it. And
Tom plays in everything.
Martin Sheen is even in it. So so the Dead Zone, very good. One of the best Stephen King adaptations, I thought. And this is a 4-pack. Found this one for $2. This is The Substitute movie collection, all 4 parts in one volume.
I've only seen the first one.
Actually, I've only seen the first one too.
Ain't watched it.
But I've actually caught some of. They were having a marathon of them on TV one day, and I caught some of part 3 on TV one day, and it was pretty decent.
They got the same guy in every one of them?
And it's the same guy in part 2, 3, and 4, but it's Tom Berenger in part 1.
I've seen that, yeah. I also I thought the principal was better, though. I remember watching that. I always liked the principal.
Part 2, 3, and 4 stars Trent Williams. Trent Williams plays in another movie that I really, really like a lot. It's called Deep Rising, which is another great movie if you've never seen it. It's a good sci-fi action thriller. Yeah, I figure a substitute. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for $2. That's like 50 cents a piece.
What the hell was that? It's like an hour or something. For how much you pay for that?
$2.
It's probably a $5. That's him drill. It's Shelly again.
That's Shelly out there trying to scare us.
Sound like an owl there howling. What else you got?
I got another $2 find here. This is the original Alexander the Great. Now, I like old sword and sorceries, and or what sometimes they call them sword and sandal flicks.
Yeah.
And I like anything having to do with mythology or ancient history. And this isn't the crappy one with Colin Farrell in it and Angelina Jolie. This is the classic version with Richard Burton in it.
It smells like raspberries. You should be here to smell that. It smells good, buddy. Every once in a while, you gotta get a good whiff.
Well, it's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, smell-o-vision. When you open this disc up, you smell raspberries. Uh-oh. Shit, Shelly's right next door now.
I think it's getting closer. But yeah, Alexander the Great. I always wanted to check this out. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to checking it out.
I don't think two people could have so much fun doing an update. This one is still sealed. He got excited about this. There he goes again.
Yeah, I had to save the best for last. And this one is still sealed in the packaging, mind you. It's like someone saying, "Boo!" Man, it's really good. It really is. So you'll see. It really is good.
Oh my God. Hurry up and tell about the movie.
It's Troll 1 and Troll 2, double feature.
I'm glad this is the last one. Oh my God.
But you haven't lived until you've seen Troll 2.
Troll 2 is the best movie ever.
It's the greatest sequel of all kind. You know, I used to think Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 was the greatest horror sequel. Nah, man, that don't touch Troll 2. No.
Dude's out there with his light.
Troll 1, Troll 2, double feature, still sealed.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why anybody wanted to get rid of this.
I don't know.
But, yeah, two classic 80s, you know.
It says $6 on it, but you got to.
Yeah, somebody originally paid $6 for this, but they never opened it and took it to a pawn shop. But I got it for $2. That's like $1 a piece. And let me tell you, Troll 2 is worth every cent. It's worth every penny.
Yeah, we don't care who's around. We'll do a video in front of anybody right now. We got this going on. After this, we'll do them out in the front yard when people passing by.
That's right. And we'll get a special maybe.
You do updates every damn where. You do it at Scott's house. You've done it at the graveyard. You've come here now, and where else have you done?
Well, you got to, you know.
Need to go to Burger King or somewhere. Now you do the comic updates in the damn pancake place, or what was that?
Well, making videos is kind of like making whoopee.
Yeah.
You got to change it up a little bit to keep things interesting. Am I right?
Woo!
But yeah, this has been my DVD VHS update, and I also want to give another shout out to my buddy Jex. You may know him as Gene Xavier Russell, but I know him as Jex. And
Cinebrother
Supreme.
Yeah.
So Cinebrother Supreme. Check out his website. Check out his YouTube page. Give him a shout out. Tell him Cyber Ray 1976 said, "Woo!"